Is your lawn looking a little rough after summer? Maybe you've got some bare spots, a few more weeds than you'd like, or a yard that just looks tired? Well, you're not alone. Here in Coeur d'Alene and all across Kootenai County, our lawns take a beating during the summer. And by fall, most people think the window for repairs is closed. But actually, this is the best time to get to work. Fall is ideal for restoring your lawn, prepping your landscape, and setting yourself up for a strong, healthy spring. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Let's start with the lawn. The first step in any fall lawn restoration is dethatching. This means removing the layer of dead grass and debris that builds up at the surface. Thatch blocks sunlight, nutrients, and water from reaching the root system, and it creates the perfect environment for disease. You can dethatch with a rake or rent a power dethatcher from your local equipment supplier. It takes a little effort, but it's worth it. Once that material is cleared out, you'll notice your lawn can breathe again. Next up is Coeur aeration. This is one of the most overlooked but powerful tools in lawn care, especially here in North Idaho where our soils tend to be compacted and clay heavy. Aeration loosens up the soil by pulling out small plugs. This helps water soak deeper, reduces runoff, and gives your grass roots more room to grow. If you only do one thing this fall, make it aeration. Once you've aerated, it's time to overseed. Even if your lawn doesn't look terrible, overseeding helps fill in thin areas, strengthens the turf, and gives you a head start next year. Use a high-quality, cool season seed mix. Fescue and bluegrass both work pretty well here. Spread it evenly and water lightly for the next couple of weeks. One of the biggest advantages of seeding in the fall is that the root base has time to establish itself over the winter. That way, when spring hits, your lawn comes in stronger, greener, and more drought resistant right out of the gate. If you wait until spring to seed, you're starting from scratch. Fall seeding gives your lawn a real foundation. You can also consider top dressing, adding a light layer of compost or screened soil over the seed. This improves seed to soil contact, adds organic matter, and helps hold in moisture. We often recommend this step for lawns that are in rough shape or for owners looking to reduce chemical fertilizer use over time. Now let's move beyond the lawn and talk about your landscape beds and plants. Start by cutting back any dead perennials, trimming shrubs, and removing spent annuals. If vegetation is touching the siding or the roof, cut it back far enough to allow airflow and prevent damage. Then apply fresh mulch, especially around the base of trees and large shrubs. This helps protect root systems through the freeze-thaw cycles that are common here in Coeur d'Alene winters. Now is also the time to prep for irrigation shutdown. If you haven't already, schedule your sprinkler blowout and backflow test. These are required in Kootenai County and help prevent burst lines and major plumbing headaches. If you've been thinking about adding irrigation or drip lines, fall is also a great time to do that. Contractors tend to have more availability and often better pricing than they do in peak summer months. Finally, let's not forget about hardscapes. Clean up gravel, leaves, or debris along sidewalks and driveways. Cut a clean lawn edge where grass meets concrete. This makes winter snow removal easier and helps you avoid damaging turf with a snowblower or shovel. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference over time. Here's the bottom line. Fall is your opportunity to protect and improve your investment. With just a few hours of work or a couple of well-coordinated service calls, you can dramatically improve the health of your lawn, extend the life of your landscaping, and make spring easier for yourself and your tenants. If you're managing your own rental and need a trusted local contractor, we're happy to share our list. And if you'd rather hand it all off, we do this work day in and day out at Golden Properties. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out our full fall checklist at goldencda.com. See you next time.